ओंटारियो ਦੇ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਸਟੀਫਨ ਲੀਚੇ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ 15 ਅਪ੍ਰੈਲ ਤੋਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਿੰਸ ਭਰ ਦੇ ਸਕੂਲਾਂ ਅੰਦਰ ਰਿਮੋਟ ਲਰਨਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਜ਼ਰੀਏ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਦੀ ਤਿਆਰੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਵੇਗੀ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਮਹਾਮਾਰੀ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਸਕੂਲ ਖੋਲ੍ਹਣਾ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਸਕੂਲੀ ਵਿਦਿਆਰਥੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਾਇਰਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਚਾਉਣਾ ਵੱਡੀ ਚੁਣੌਤੀ ਬਣਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ। ਹਾਲਾਂਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕਿਹਾ 99% ਵਿਦਿਆਰਥੀਆਂ ਅੰਦਰ ਕੋਵਿਡ-19 ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਐਕਟਿਵ ਕੇਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ।
Our government recognizes the critical importance of in-person learning for Ontario students. It is key to their mental health, well-being, and long-term success. That's why throughout this pandemic, we have worked hard to keep schools safe and to keep them open. We've been successful in this regard, and prior to the April break, more than 99% of students and staff did not have an active case of COVID-19. Medical experts, including our province's Chief Medical Officer of Health, have been clear that with appropriate measures in place, our schools are safe, and in-school transmission of COVID-19 has remained low. This is in large part thanks to the extensive measures we've put in place to protect kids. Now, despite these efforts, we recognize the threat posed by rising numbers of COVID-19 cases, increasing hospitalization, and the pressure our healthcare system is experiencing as a result. This worrying trend will leave us in an impossible situation if we do not act immediately. And that is why, in consultation with the Chief Medical Officer of Health, we have made the decision to move elementary and secondary students across the province to remote learning following the April break. Our government is taking decisive action to keep your child safe. Now, to date, we have kept our schools safe, but today's announcement is about prevention. It is a proactive and sadly necessary precaution as we tackle the third wave of COVID-19. Cases across Ontario communities are rising quickly, and the new COVID-19 variants pose a serious threat. As we tackle the broader situation and by pivoting to remote learning, we can support our collective fight and our effort to defeat this pandemic. I want to be clear that school boards will be directed to provide continued in-person support for students with special education needs who cannot learn remotely. And once elementary students have moved to remote learning, childcare for non-school-age children will remain open, and free emergency childcare for the school-age children of healthcare and frontline workers will be provided.